Alex, hello, how are you?
Hello, fine, and you?
Fantastic, thank you very much. Alex, I have a question. How is society these days? Do you see society as a balanced entity? Is it disbalanced? Is it harmonic, disharmonic? How do you see society these days, Alex?
For me, is this balance because the person they have different moods of the mind because in your family they learn values in your family there is values and not likewise there are more strange and
Rooted.
rooted. For me, it's very conflict.
Do you see a way out in our society, Alex? Do you think that eventually one day we're going to fix our society? Do you think that there's going to be an evolution? Do you think that we're going to be better in our society? Or which are the values that prevail in this society? And when I say values, I talk about positive values and negative values. What do you think, Alex?
But I hope the the values and in this case the person and government change change for better and the values there are maybe mm, maybe but I try to explain my idea, okay?
Okay.
The new again.
Yes.
The government and family in this case um, thinking about the future and then we need with a society mind future in this case for the city in downtown or country in this case the basis is the costume in our country is very strong and then there are mm, better better with in comparison with other society in the world is my opinion. I don't know it's correct.
Yeah, but I have a comment about that, Alex. I agree with your comment. Yes, it's interesting what you say. But there is a situation that our values, our customs, our traditions are not still, they are dynamic. They are not passive, they are having an evolution. Sometimes in the past, we had very solid family values, and after watching a few TV programs, the concept of morality in the family has had an evolution, but I think an evolution for the worse, not for the better. The family traditions of unity, consistency, a solid family has suffered a deterioration, has deteriorated, in my opinion, of course. Do you think that the TV, the movies exert a strong influence and it is not always a positive influence? What do you think about that?
In general, the
Means of communication?
mediums of communication will be better, but the different government used to what do you say encaminar,
Put in the path.
putting the path for for information uh, in your interest for your interest and then there are a problem and in this case we have a big problem because the information is not good is worth and then the government they decide different topics or different activities for the combination, no for combination of the community, and the family work with them. Is
Yes.
my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, but there are two things about what you say, and I fully agree with your comment. I fully agree. The government work for their benefit, not for the society's benefit. That's true. But the issue is that the government, the governors, the deputies, the senators, they all come from the society. They don't come from Mars or from Jupiter or from Japan or from China. These senators, these governors, these presidents come from the Mexican society. So if they are corrupt, if they are indecent or they are dishonest, it is simply because the society is exactly a reflex of the government. What do you think about that?
Yes, in the history, the country have influence for foreigners, and then we need to protect our custom and our habit and our family for values, for bad uh, person or bad opinions.
Okay, very good. Well, okay, Alex, I fully agree with you. What can we do as citizens, not as governors, but as citizens? Because we put the blame on the government, and yeah, it is true that they are corrupt, they are dishonest, they are inefficient, they are, in synthesis, they are not fit for the job, but they come from society. So, do you think that we need to fix society first so that when we choose a person from our society, it is not an indecent person, it is not a corrupt person, it is not a thief, but on the contrary, is a serious, decent, honest, brave, with full integrity? How can we fix the society first? How can we make our society better? Little by little. I don't think this will happen overnight. But how can we fix our society first, Alex? How can we do that?
It's a good question, but it's difficult because the society have a lot in the history, and now the person there aren't time for for your family, for your boys, or for your school. The the citizen try to be a good person, but the society in general is is very you say